Hi guys, my name is Lana. I'm a founder and formulator in Solidamie. I don't film a lot of those because the perfectionist in me always takes over and I just want everything to look good and be perfect. So first part is that my personal and business pages on Facebook have been hacked, and therefore I have no more access to my personal Facebook as well as the business page, Facebook page. I know we still have some followers in there, but unfortunately I have no more access to it, and I don't think it's going to be resolved with Facebook. So I can talk about it now a bit more less emotional, and it probably would sound very silly to some of you that how can somebody be so upset about Facebook page, but I think I kind of reflected and realized why I am so upset about losing it, but I will come back to this later. So basically I have on our home, on our website, I have this feature activated which allows you to communicate to me, and it comes to my Facebook messages directly on Solidamie page, but I can access it through my personal Facebook. So in the last 5-6 weeks, I've been receiving these messages, which were basically claiming that they are contacting me on behalf of Facebook, and I have breached and violated some terms, and therefore my page will be taken down. And I thought I had quite good. I thought I was quite good with recognizing if something doesn't seem legitimate or looks like a hacker, etc. And it has, I have been sort of ignoring them because you could tell that these pages were impersonating to be Facebook. But sort of a couple of weeks ago, I received a message. A couple of weeks ago, I received a message which did look like Facebook, but then again, I thought it can't be coincidence that I have been receiving these messages, and therefore, I'm just simply going to ignore it. And then what happened is I was away in Spain for a few days, and I received this message on a Friday morning, I think, saying looks like Meta, and it's sort of saying that this is your second violation. So we would, if you don't contact us within 5 hours, we're going to take your page down, etc. And I do know that it's been, but when you initially set up a business page and all this meta stuff and the back end in terms of ads and analytics and all this stuff, there was literally no guidance. There's no one to help you, and it's very difficult to contact someone. So I thought, well, it looks all legitimate, and I'll share some links here. It says that they're telling me to go on the Facebook page to see if I can, I think it was, delay or submit sort of an explanation, and, they will tell me which post has violated the terms. So I clicked on this page, and it took me to some sort of a Facebook business page and a group. And again, I thought to myself, this doesn't look right because they want me to do something with my passwords. So I actually didn't do anything, and I sort of left it. I still had those pages open on my phone, but I didn't act on what they were telling me to do. And then in the morning I woke up, and it said that at 4 a.m. somebody managed to log in to my Facebook personal page, and then by they've edited their email address. I was silly enough not to have a phone number attached to it, attached to the Facebook page. I have everything attached to Instagram but not Facebook. And then basically they've added somebody onto my Instagram, and then they've added somebody onto my running ads page. And from what I can see, it obviously changed my password and all this stuff. And what I can see is sort of by 7 a.m. Facebook have clocked on that something is wrong. So they've deleted my page. So by 7 a.m. my page already didn't exist. And basically when you go to appeal against this, because it says that okay, it looks like your page has been hacked, and then you click through and literally says this decision is permanent and final, and then there's nothing you can do. So voila. But what's interesting is that because they know that sometimes people pages get hacked, so they have like a whole process what to do, and mainly it's kind of like asking you to try to log back into your account, so that's implying that your account still exists. Whereas with me, because I had a hack and then I had they sort of cancelled my page, there's no way for me to claim anything, so I basically don't exist for Facebook anymore. And I've tried to email, because I sort of, the support, obviously they're like, unlike many companies who at least tell you, oh hi, we received your email, it's a high volume, it takes like however many weeks, there's literally nothing, you don't even know if you send it to space. And I sent it to like hacked at facebook.com, and then abuse, to report the abuse, because the hacking that happened is still actually live on Facebook page, and I can still see those links, and you can still sort of click on them and go on them, and so they, I thought that it would take action to delete these people, which they haven't. And I think it's been about a week now and I haven't had a response to any of my emails, so I kind of figured that I won't hear back from them. And I thankfully managed to save my Instagram, and I did delete the very strange person who was in my settings and my privacy had access to my account, which I haven't checked those settings for a little while, but I definitely don't remember adding anyone or having anyone, so I would imagine that happened from this Facebook. So maybe in a way it's good they deleted it before these people caused any harm, but at the same time, yeah, I lost so much, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, because I think I created Facebook. I lived in Texas before living in England. So when I left Texas in 2003, I had this actual Facebook with people from the school I went to, and at the time Facebook didn't exist, but I already kind of knew the concept of it. So when it came about, and I registered in 2007, at the time I was in uni and it was really big, and I had all my contacts from my college days or people I worked with. I mean, literally, I feel like my whole life since 2007, although I personally haven't posted anything on there for a really long time. I still have, this old pictures and people like that you knew, and I just feel like it's been crazy, because I feel like I've been grieving for losing that part of my life, which I won't be able to return anymore. And yeah, so that's quite sad. And I think the groups as well, which have been pretty amazing for kind of running this business, and I think I'll come back. So I'm back. Here I am. Yeah, so it's been great for running like groups, participated in groups in terms of advice, because I find it incredible connecting with people who going through similar stuff, or even if people don't give you advice, it's just amazing support through kind of school I've studied, and through any kind of community through running business. I've been in this amazing, anyway, I'm not going to name groups, but hopefully those I will be able to regain. But it's just, I guess, more my my life that I had, and messages with people. Some of them are not even around anymore. Anyway, to be honest, when I was planning to film this, I didn't think I'd get so emotional. I also just, I think, feel really silly just even saying that I'm upset about losing Facebook, because it's like, normally people say who cares, and they even delete themselves from it. But, and I think it's also the upset that nobody cares. Like I understand that they have billions of people registered, and I'm probably like, they're not interested in you as a human, but you'd think that as a business as well, that has given them money on ads, and they would maybe have some dedicated support, because there's dedicated support on TikTok, but there's literally no one gives a, not gonna say it anyway. And another part of this video, I wanted to mention that actually just before this thing happened with Facebook anyway, I made a decision to sell all my stock that I currently have, and with a huge discount, so like liquidate my stock and kind of not quite close down, but to reflect and also to see, you know, what the kind of future holds, and reflect and see what new products and services I can come up with. And the reason being is when I initially started, that was in 2018, I started studying this skincare formulation and hair care formulation, and it's taken me some time to learn about the ingredients, formulas, products, you know, business running, marketing, and etc. And you know, it's been about 5 years, and I wouldn't say that. I'll be honest, this business has been really, really difficult. I wouldn't even say it's about the economy. I guess it's just running something by myself, and with kind of, although I had amazing freelancers help me with stuff, I think still kind of the production as well as the marketing and you know, doing so many things is quite difficult. And yeah, I've just decided that I would like to reflect and stay tuned. I don't want to say too much about what's going on because I mean, I'm still sort of trying to figure it out as well, but I would like to be here on YouTube more and give more updates and kind of have you guys participating more in the future. And also, if some of you are interested in kind of purchasing a formula from me or learning how to make shampoo bars yourself, please let me know. I do know that some of you who follow me study with Formula Botanica, so you or other schools, and you know, you have businesses yourself, and I know that some of you might be interested in how to make shampoo bars, and it's something I have you know, at the time I was doing it, there wasn't many people in the market doing it, particularly wasn't much information about how to make it. So I've done through this whole huge trial and error and tried to, you know, perfect it as much as possible. So it's something that came from my heart, as well as from having very in-depth discussions with people around me who have particular hair, I wouldn't say sort of, you know, hair troubles. Everyone has hair so different. So yes, this is something, if that interests you, please leave a comment below. I will definitely sort of package it somehow, come up with something. I just want to know that it's something of interest to anyone first. And also just touching up on this business closure, I'm not closing it, to be honest, because I'm not just selling my stock because it's been difficult and I don't see the future, not at all. I think it's just, which is something I didn't sort of finish before. So when I started creating those products, I had, you know, I was number one younger, so I was 5 years younger. Number two, had a different kind of outlook on life as well. I'm one of those people, I constantly try to challenge myself and challenge my thinking. And also, since I've started this, I've been sort of 3 years in therapy as well. And you know, I kind of came to this point where this product just doesn't represent me anymore, and I feel like it's limiting me in a way, because after throwing myself so much into this kind of hair industry and knowledge, I've realized that initial studies that I had is just the top of the iceberg, and there's so much more to know and to learn about hair. Particularly, you know, for example, I've got the new Dyson Airwrap, and I'm seeing these videos that, you know, girls post, and I just get totally different results. And I'm understanding that like my hair doesn't, for example, hold a curl. Like right now, this is something that probably hold for over 5 minutes, and this is it. So I'm so interested in all this stuff, and I'm understanding how much there is happening with women, particularly as they're going through hormonal changes or post-maternal changes or menopausal changes, and or, you know, that there's just so much around this whole kind of hair well-being. And so I feel like I want to give more value as well, and because I have people reach out to me, and I'm trying to explain to them so much in messages, and I feel like I'm overwhelming them with all this information because they asking for a simple solution, but unfortunately there's no simple solution, there's no simple answer. So I'm looking to create a little bit something more kind of in depth, shall we say, but I will leave it at that. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will let you know when things have progressed, and I hope you enjoy our sale. Please do ask questions if you want to know anything. This sale is one of a kind. I think in the 3 years of running I discounted so heavily, maybe once or twice for a couple of days, but this is now sort of for running up to Christmas, and our products are great products for people who like to travel and want to take something non-liquid with them. Our products are perfect as a gift for a loved one who wants to kind of get into the world of sustainability a bit more, or have tried other products that haven't worked, because our bars are pH balanced, and I know a lot of people, when they find our products, they're very happy, and then they don't want to switch. So maybe it's your time to stock up as well if you're that person. And otherwise, yes, it's a great present for yourself as well. And lots of love to you guys. Bye.